President Sheinbaum is firing back at President Trump's signing of an order to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. During his inauguration speech, Trump reiterated he wants to make it the Gulf of America.
America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
In response to President Trump's declaration, Claudia Sheinbaum said the Gulf of Mexico is internationally recognized and has been since 1607. This comes as Trump is saying it will impose tariffs. The U.S. will impose tariffs in a few weeks. ABC's Matt Rivers is in Tijuana, Mexico, for more on that. Matt, what would it take to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico? And what else stood out to you from the Mexican president's response today?
Yeah, Diane, there is no international law governing the names of international waterways, and so the United States can call the Gulf of Mexico whatever they want, and here in Mexico and in the rest of the world, they'll call it whatever they want. That's essentially what this is. Really, I think it's more symbolic of the overall relationship that's going to be more contentious between the United States and Mexico. There's no question that this is a populist appeal in the United States. It's something that President Trump can sell to his base as an America First policy, and in Mexico, I don't think they're really going to care all that much because it doesn't mean all that much. What they will care about is working with the United States on migration, is those impending tariffs. These are points of contention. You know, when the United States says they're going to declare certain cartels based here in Mexico as foreign terrorist organizations and won't rule out the use of military force within Mexico's sovereign territory, those are the things that they're going to care about much more, no question about it, and it signals a much more contentious relationship.
And, Matt, let's talk a little bit more about that potential impact, with the Trump administration saying it will impose 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada on February 1st, as you mentioned, declaring gangs in Mexico foreign terror organizations. What does that mean for U.S.-Mexico relations?
Well, I think the tariffs really are going to be the threat that the Trump administration relies on more than anything else to get Mexico to bend to its will. We saw that during the Trump playbook during the first 4 years. He threatened tariffs against Mexico back then to get Mexico to step up migration enforcement here to stop people coming from the border. Mexico acquiesced. You're going to see Trump use the same playbook this time around, threatening broad tariffs against Mexican exports to the United States in order to get Mexico to play ball on things like remain in Mexico. That's that policy that Trump wants to bring back, forcing asylum seekers to wait for their claims to be processed here in Mexico. You know, the stick in all of this is going to be the threat of tariffs. And so it's going to be something that both sides are going to have to negotiate over. And I think you will see them negotiate because Mexico has leverage when it comes to migration as well.
And Matt, Trump's also making a move for the Panama Canal. Now, you went there to find out what people there have to say about it. What did they tell you?
Well, look, Panamanians have patriotism the same way the United States does, and every single person that we spoke to in Panama, and we spoke to several dozen, to a person, said the Panama Canal is ours, Trump should mind his own business, and all countries have the ability to use the canal. That is something that everyone there agreed on, and so it is not going to be something that the Panamanians just give up. I don't even know how you put a price on the Panama Canal, but it's just more of what we are seeing as very expansionist tendencies from the United States president at this point. But, you know, the Panamanians certainly not going to roll over when it comes to that. Everybody down there saying this is our territory and it needs to be respected.
All right, ABC's Matt Rivers in Tijuana. Matt, thank you.